Welcome to my retreat, a place to relax, to get away from it all, meet amazing people and have some fun. Come on in, this is my weekend escape.
So I had this big decision to make in my life. It was kind of, which way do I go?
They told us that it was cancer. It was a cancer called rhabdomyosarcoma that had started growing in the side of my face.
Patience is required. Don't rush out and buy millions of different shampoos and products to try and resolve this problem. The problem will resolve itself. Patience is key.
Oh my goodness, wow!
How are you doing? You all right?
Sam, you look absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
Good morning and welcome to my weekend escape. I'm here with 1/5 of everyone's favourite pop band, Steps. It's Lee Latchford-Evans. Now, he might have sold over 20 million records, had 4 #1 albums and sold out arena tours, but has he ever made a mini allotment? Well, he'll be doing that with me a little bit later on. But before that, it's been a long time since we've seen him, but mixologist to the stars, JJ Goodman, is back in the kitchen. Welcome back. Welcome, both of you. So, talk us through your setup. What have you got here?
So we're going to be doing an all-day breakfast Bloody Mary, which is a really, really fun spin on the classic style Mary. We're going to be using a little bit of HP sauce, still with the Tabasco, garnished with some bacon and some tomato. But the HP is going to be my little kitchen twist. It's a really, really fun classic drink with a fun twist on it.
Now, you're no stranger for making drinks for all kinds of different people. Is it true you've made cocktails for Justin Timberlake and Rihanna?
Yeah. Well, we get loads of kind of fun gigs where we get to travel around and make different drinks for different parties and different people. I'm trying not to kiss and tell, but yes, they both enjoy a cocktail.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
OK. Well, we're honoured to have you in the kitchen today. All right, well, I won't hold you up. You get creating.
Perfect. Right, well, we're going to start off with our glassware, and we're just going to top it up with some ice.
Nice.
Right, nice and easy. Obviously, we start with our base, which is going to be our tomato. I'm going to be adding my spice to the tomato separately so I can control it a little bit better.
So
I
if
don't
people are
knock
doing
anyone's
this
head
at
off.
home, is this just like the carton tomato juice you see in the supermarket?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they kind of vary in quality.
OK.
But actually, I quite like a cheap tomato juice. They tend to be quite thick, and I like the mouthfeel of having a nice thick tomato.
Yeah.
It really carries all the flavour much better than like a thin tomato juice.
OK, so consistency is important, right?
Consistency is important,
Yeah.
but I think what I love is a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah.
So I quite like to add like a touch of honey or a touch of sugar to my tomato, and it just really lifts all the flavour, it lifts all the spices, and it all gets a little bit more exciting.
OK.
And often, like, a bad Bloody Mary can be saved with just a little bit of sweetness.
Oh, OK.
I'm going to be using brown sauce because it doubles up for me. I've got a little bit of my sugar in here, but it also doubles up with my Worcester sauce, which is one of the base ingredients of a good brown sauce.
Nice,
It's
okay.
also lazy. So if I'm lazy in the morning and I don't want to mess around with 100 products, I'm down to like 4 key products. My tomato, my vodka, and my HP is going to do a lot of heavy lifting for all the flavour. Do you like brown sauce?
Oh, I love it on food. I have it on like scrambled eggs. I have it in my sausage sandwich.
But this isn't freaking you out. It's
No,
breakfast.
not at all.
OK, you trust me.
I put brown sauce on everything, and Claire from the band, she used to have a right go at me.
Oh, really?
We'd have these meals, and if there wasn't a bit of brown sauce anywhere, she'd be like, what are you doing? You're ruining the flavour.
Yeah.
I only put it on the side. I'm not smothering.
Some chefs don't like ketchup for that reason, do they? Because they say it's an insult to the cooking. But no, that was salt, was it?
I was going to salt babe, but I was going to ruin the whole set, so I decided not to. But yeah, a splash of salt's just gone into there.
OK.
I'll reserve the vodka for a second.
OK.
My hot sauce in the world's biggest bottle. I've lost the nozzle, so I'm going to try not to kill anybody.
Free pouring. Whoa!
Most people should probably measure, but
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 1 single shot of tomato.
That's yours and his.
Yeah.
Of vodka into ours.
So if Lee's not having the vodka, what does he have in its place then?
I'm just going to admit, like, there are some really great products on the market in the non-alc space, but for non-alc vodka, there's not that much going on.
Yeah.
I just admit, save the money, spend it somewhere else.
Oh, OK, we like that. OK.
And then in we go.
Oh, nice. Pours over the ice, lovely, doesn't it? It's good consistency.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
So what's the strangest cocktail you've ever made? Because this is quite a traditional cocktail, isn't it, Bloody Mary?
Yeah, well, I haven't scared you with the HP sauce, so I think we're doing well so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get a lot of different consultancy contracts. So we've done stuff like Branston Pickle's birthday party, which was a bit of an awkward one to do. Wasn't the easiest of contracts.
What did you do? Because I love pickles.
Yeah, we did like a sour. So we did like an egg white sour. Again, just sweetened it up with a rum base. It was really, really lovely.
And did you garnish it with pickle?
The garnish, no, we left that off because it kind of sinks to the bottom and it doesn't look the prettiest.
Yeah.
Like, trying to work with that wasn't fun.
Yeah.
And then we've worked with some big pizza companies on doing like pepperoni-style Bloody Marys and bits and pieces as well.
I'm not up for that. God, if you come around mine, it's just slice of toast and an orange squash at mine. And this is you being lazy, blimey. Oh, it's cute. I like the presentation.
Yeah.
So what's the top tip for people at home making this? You know, the ultimate secret to the good Bloody Mary would be?
I just think get your sweet balance right.
Okay.
And get your spice balance right. I think too hot, I agree, ruins a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. Equally, like if it just doesn't have enough character.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's the morning, let's be honest. You want to wake up, a little bit of spice, a little bit of vodka, and before you know it, you're probably feeling a little bit better.
Yeah, the sugar's a good tip, I think, because you do crave a bit of sugar, I think, after something like that.
I'm just thinking you've got to make sure you got these the right way round.
Well, I'll find out.
It's like
I'll be
potluck,
the
isn't
guinea
it?
pig. Cheers, Lee. Thank you, JJ. Wow, I've got the right one. Yeah, that's nice. Do you know I've got a confession to make? It's the first time I've ever tried a Bloody Mary.
Get out of town.
Literally. And do you know why? It was always giving me cold soup.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Soup.
And I love tomato soup hot with a piece of white bread, but that is delicious.
Yeah.
It's strong, the vodka. Right, listen, before I'm not sober, let's go sit down on that sofa, shall we?
Let's do it.
Right, thank you, JJ. Cheers.
Cheers, guys. See you in a minute.
It is a nice start to the morning, but not as nice as me being joined by you. I'm very excited.
Thank you very much. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, I mean,
Good.
Steps, where do I start? I mean, you guys are, well, you still are absolutely huge. You're the biggest mixed-sex group to ever exist, and you're still together and still going strong.
We are the biggest kind of UK mixed gender band, yeah.
Yeah.
With lots of success behind us, which is phenomenal, and we're very lucky.
I mean, I have a fact about you and ABBA. Look, one of the only 4 bands in the UK history to score a #1 album in 4 consecutive decades, along with ABBA, Rolling Stones and Stereophonics.
Makes us sound old, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. And you're not old, because actually there's a whole generation of my kids' age who are Steps fans. So it's like my mum, me, and now my children. That's very rare for a band.
Yeah, it's true, actually. We've kind of... Everyone that followed us back in the day, like you say, they've grown up, they've had children, and because we're still going, making new music, new albums, still doing, you know, arena shows, they're bringing their children along. So it is a whole new generation that are following us, which is, it's really sweet, to be honest.
Yeah, when you look out, when you're on stage and you look out at that crowd, how does that feel, seeing all those generations?
It's amazing. What's unique is, you know, back in the day, it used to be all like the road shows, so you'd be touring with lots of different bands.
Yeah.
And then if the success comes, and luckily for us it did, suddenly you've then got your own arena tour, and you know that everybody really is out there for you.
Yeah,
and not
that's a good feeling.
another 10 bands behind you, and it's kind of nervous, it's exciting, the adrenaline's up, but you know they're there to see Steps as a show.
Yeah.
So it just lifts your game a little bit.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. We're heading to the 30th anniversary of Steps in 2027.
Yeah, where's my grace?
Can you remember all those years ago, that first audition to get in the band?
To be honest, I can actually. Yeah, I was at college at the time, and I remember the stage newspaper was out then.
Yeah, I remember this.
You don't do it anymore. You don't get that.
Yeah.
And
Is it gone now then?
I think it has. I think it's online now.
Okay.
And nowadays they're not allowed to even say what they did back then. All the rules have changed.
Right.
So it was kind of seeking 19 to 22-year-olds, you know, a boy or a girl that can sing and dance. We had to do a bit of line dancing. We had to sing a few songs. And I was told there and then that I'd got it if I wanted it.
Oh, wow.
And I remember saying, can I think about it?
Yeah, because I suppose at that point you don't know what it is, and none of us knew what it was going to become.
No, and it was just kind of a line dance kind of pop act idea.
Yeah.
There was no record label. There was a manager and 2 songwriters. And I'd also been offered a role in the musical Tommy.
OK.
So I had this big decision to make in my life. It was kind of, which way do I go? So, yeah, so 2 days later, I kind of replied to the manager and said, yeah, if you still want me, I'll do it.
I like that, though, because it's a bit of risk-taking, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
So should we talk about Disbanded? This was the reunion that we saw. Because was there a little hiatus in Steps?
For us, yeah, we had a little break.
Yeah.
It was highly documented.
Yeah.
We did a show about us kind of all meeting back together after the years of being apart, and yeah, Claire and H decided that they didn't really want to be with it anymore, and yeah, it's all been documented and all that. So we all kind of went our own way, and then we came back, and yeah, we had a big meeting. We decided to give it another go, and it really worked out, and the fans were back on board. We all just kind of slipped back into our roles of being in Steps. And
It feels like there's always such an appetite from the fans, and, you know, quite unusual. You've all stayed really good friends, colleagues, and I suppose we all feel that when you're performing.
I think that's the key thing, is we're very lucky. We've all got families now, so we all have our own lives. We know what's important, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we can go off and do our own solo work,
Yeah.
and then come back together and still be the band that we are. We all still get on great. We're still the original five.
And now you're producing on this new musical, Here and Now.
What an incredible night! It's amazing to see all of our songs come alive on stage.
We are very proud to say that our musical, Here and Now, will kick off a tour next year.
And enjoy the rest of your night!
Well, Here and Now, it's a musical. It's going to launch in September.
OK.
And it'll tour for all the way, I think, to May of 2026. So
It's a long run.
Yeah, it's quite a big tour. It's a story about 4 close friends who work in a supermarket called Better Best Bargains.
Right.
Straight away, it's not about us, and we're not in it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of think ABBA. Kind of think Mamma Mia. So jukebox musical, all Steps music.
Oh, cool.
Guiding you throughout the story of these 4 people that work in a supermarket.
Yeah.
And it's about them finding their summer of love.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really feel good.
It's, it is, it's comic. It really is. It's hilarious.
And you can get tickets now for that, can you?
Yeah, you can go on the Steps official website, so the Steps musical. Go on there, look online, get all your tickets. They launch it at the Alex in Birmingham.
Oh, so you did a preview?
We did a little, meant to be a few days.
Yeah.
Sold out. We sold 10,000 tickets on day 1.
Really?
And no one knew what it was about.
Wow.
I was like, what's going on? And it went on for 3 weeks, I think. It was only meant to be a few days.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
One night preview becomes like a month.
It was unbelievable, and I think for us as a band, we were very nervous. It's been a long time coming for us, and we were very nervous watching
That's so interesting that you still get nervous, because you've had so many successes and, like you said, very loyal fan base, but you still get that feeling, do you?
Yeah, well, this is something new, you know. We're producer hats on this one, working with, you know, top people.
Yeah.
And then we're watching people sing our songs in a very different way. They're telling a story this time, and all the songs take on a very different meaning.
What a big undertaking for the performers, because they want to do it justice and want to make you happy as well, you know.
And they do, don't get me wrong, they are phenomenal. They're not easy songs to sing.
Yeah.
You know, I have quite a deep voice, so I'm kind of the harmonies, and the lower
okay.
octaves and things like that, but the songs are quite high.
Yeah,
And, you know,
that's a
Claire
challenge.
blasts it out, you know, and the lead has to sing really high songs.
Yeah.
2 or 3 back to back.
Oh, wow, OK, so there's a lot of energy
It's
needed.
tough.
Yeah.
It's very tough.
It's really tough. Now, you, by rights, should be laying down in a dark room, because you've just come off the back of a tour as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. Anne Juliet.
Yeah.
I played Lance in Anne Juliet, so that was touring up and down the country.
OK.
A lot of fun.
So is this a reversal of the... If Juliet had...
And Juliet, very briefly, is the story of the audience turn up and you think you're going to watch Romeo and Juliet for the first time. Shakespeare's there, his wife turns up, Anne Hathaway, and she says, look, not being funny, but the ending to this, I don't like it, let's change it. And he's like, no, I write all my plays. She's like, yeah, but what, maybe this once. So the story is what would happen if Juliet didn't kill herself.
OK.
And it's what happens to her then, where does she go, all the characters she meets on her journey of finding herself, I think.
Very modernised, I like that.
It's amazing. It's all music from Max Martin.
Oh, cool, OK.
Britney Spears, Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
You've got Bon Jovi, It's My Life.
Right.
Massive, massive songs in there. So it's a feel-good musical, very much like Steps when we do our tours.
So what about you then? Because you're not on tour, obviously you've got your dad life as well, your home life, you're always busy with your career. How do you relax and have your me time and unwind?
I think for me it's different, because like you say, I'm either travelling on musicals or working with the band, doing pantos, no matter what it may be. Then a boy.
Yeah.
It takes up a lot of the time, doesn't it?
I know, yeah.
So I think if I get any time, I like to I dabble in a little bit of DJ now and again.
Oh, cool, OK.
Yeah, which is good fun. I'm just a family man.
Well, listen, you're at the retreat today, so you're going to stick around,
I am,
aren't
of
you?
course, yeah.
So you can switch off a bit today and relax, because we've got lots lined up for you later on.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Now, don't you go anywhere, because after the break, we'll be welcoming my guest of honour to the retreat for a pampering session with the fabulous Michael Douglas and Jen Turley. Plus, Lee has promised to join me for a mini allotment masterclass. And I'll see you back here in a moment for more chat, laughter, surprises, and some green-fingered fun. Welcome back to my weekend escape. Now, I'm about to go and meet my guest of honour, Sam. But first, it's time for my weekly gossip with the Glam Squad. I've missed you both.
Oh, we've missed you too.
You have?
Yes.
Have you in here?
Yeah,
Once a week is not enough.
It's not, and this is basically now my therapy session.
Yeah, okay,
so...
great, yeah.
What do you actually do when you're down the tools? Do you get to chill? Or...
Well, on a Sunday morning, I play golf at 8:30.
Oh, do you?
With my kids, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a shared thing with your
Yes,
children.
and when they were about 9 or 10, we used to play rugby, but it
Yeah.
went full contact at one point.
Oh, okay.
And they were like, we're not doing this anymore.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, what else do you want to do? And they were like, what about golf? I was like, what, the least contact sport you can do?
Quite a civilised golf, isn't it? Yeah.
So I said to them, look, we'll do golf every Sunday, but it doesn't matter if it's snowing or raining or sunny. We go every Sunday at 8:30.
That's a nice commitment.
And do you know what? It has been the greatest thing I could have done with my kids.
Yeah.
Because what people don't realise about golf is you're only playing for about 45 seconds.
Okay.
The whole game. The rest of the time, you're walking and talking.
Yeah, so it's good bonding.
And it's
yeah.
like proper therapy because
Yeah.
they can't escape.
Yeah.
And whatever's going on in their lives, whether it's school or stress or homework, you've got
Yeah.
an opportunity to talk about it.
That's so good.
And then soup and a sandwich afterwards in the clubhouse, you know. I
Yeah.
love it.
Are you on the golf course on Sundays then?
My husband likes to go on a golf course. He's trying to
Okay.
get me into it. No, I think when I
Yeah.
retire, I think
Okay.
I could be up for it then. But I'm the opposite because my kids are the other end of the spectrum. So mine are 6 and 7.
Oh, you're where I'm at with children. Yeah.
So I like to
Yeah.
escape the kids.
Yeah.
So I'm the opposite, but I like to go and play netball.
What position did you play?
I'm goal defence.
Oh, okay,
I will
yeah.
play anywhere
Yeah.
except shoot because I
Yeah.
cannot shoot. But it's my headspace.
Yeah.
So I play on a Monday evening, and when I'm not training and running, I play like 5 games back to back.
Oh, you're serious. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
when I'm on that court,
Yeah.
no messing. But I absolutely love it. It is my headspace. It doesn't matter how hard your day's been. It doesn't matter, you know what it's like with the young kids, and it can be so exhausting and so draining. And to just go and hear your name be called rather than, you know, mummy.
Yeah.
And it's just, you feel so good afterwards because, of course, you're running around, you're getting the endorphins going. Hopefully you win. We better win.
Yeah,
Is
no,
there,
it's good.
is there men's netball? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
There
it's-
is?
Yeah, and
I've
then
never
there's
heard of
mixed.
men's netball, no.
So I've managed to get my
there's
husband.
mixed.
Yeah, my husband's played a few tournaments as well with me. Which is quite. He's annoying though.
I was going to say, what's that like, playing with the husband or against the husband?
With the husband.
With the husband,
But
okay.
he's one of those annoying people that it just clicks with him. And
he
he was
can do
just, shooting. He was a goal shooter and
Yeah.
he barely missed a shot. I mean, it worked out quite well because he was on my team.
Do men have to wear little shorts, like little hot pants as well?
No, you could if you wanted to.
I
I'm
would
sure
quite
they'd
like
make...
that, yeah. I'm just trying to
Or
work
a
out what can I
skirt, or
wear.
a skort.
Yeah, we wear dresses. Yeah. You could have a dress. You'd be fine.
Get away with that, right?
Yeah, you would be. Yeah.
I think that's enough skort chat for today. Yeah. We'll be back soon with other hobbies and suggested outfits, right? See you guys
See you
later.
in a bit.
See you later.
Every week, I have the privilege of inviting someone incredible to be my guest of honour. And this week is no different. After battling childhood cancer, Sam is using her experiences to help and inspire other children and families that are going through similar journeys. Hi, Sam.
Hello.
Welcome to the retreat.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Have you had a little look around?
It's gorgeous.
It's really beautiful,
So beautiful.
isn't it? Yeah, and the sun is
amazing.
shining. Now, I'm so pleased that you could come because I've read a lot about you and, you know, you're an incredible person, you're strong, you're resilient, but life hasn't been easy for you right from childhood.
Yeah, that's lovely things for you to say. I had a tumour that started growing in the side of my face.
Okay.
It started small and got big really quick. And this lump just sort of came absolutely out of nowhere. And they thought it was a cyst, so they took me in for a surgery for what they said would be like a half an hour thing, and then came out 9 hours later. because they realised it was an cyst.
And when you came out of that procedure, you were then delivered the news of a diagnosis.
Yeah, they told us that it was cancer. It was a cancer called rhabdomyosarcoma that had started growing in the side of my face.
And then what happened for you after that? I mean, I'm assuming that's the start of a journey, not the end.
Yeah, that sort of changed everything. Like there's me, my dad, my mum and two sisters, and it just threw everything up in the air completely. We had, I say we because it does affect everybody.
Of course,
I had 12 months of chemotherapy after that and radiotherapy and a very uncertain future, to be honest.
Was there a period in your life where cancer started to be behind you and you turned a corner? When was that?
Yeah, so whilst I was in hospital, my mum and dad were amazing at keeping me focused on what I would do when I was better.
Yeah.
They never allowed me to really believe that there wasn't going to be a future, even though the doctors had to tell me that because that was the truth.
Yeah.
They kept me focused on the things I wanted to do. So my mum built this board. My mum's a primary school teacher.
Yeah.
Literally at the back of a cereal packet that said, "I am better now" on the top in this lovely teacher bubble writing. And then we stuck my face on all of these things that I wanted to do.
So what was on the board? What were the things that kept
Loads
you
of
going?
things. I really wanted my ears pierced and I wanted to go on holiday with my mum and dad and my sisters, and a lot of it was around spending time with them.
Yeah.
So we learned about this place in hospital in America called
Okay.
Give Kids the World Village.
Oh, wow.
Full
Okay, that
title.
sounds cool.
Really cool, which was a holiday village which was only for children with critical illness and their families to go and stay completely for free. And I did get to go.
You got there?
Yeah.
How old were you when you got there?
I think maybe 10, 11 by the time we went to go. We went towards the end of treatment, so it was this real milestone moment.
Yeah.
It's huge.
And it had such a huge impact on you that you're now doing this for other little Sams. Is that right?
Absolutely. We said right at the start of my treatment and when we then went to get to go to America, I remember my dad saying to me, if you survive this, we have to do something big. We have to do something to help other children like you and like us.
So fast forward to present day, you're doing exactly that for all these other children, aren't you?
Yeah, we were so inspired by that experience and had this drive to help other children because we feel so lucky, and I feel so lucky that I'm here, that I want to give that same hope, that feeling of the board, but also the magic and the escape and that community that understands here in the UK. Kids Village is going to be the UK's first holiday resort just for children with critical illness and their families to come and stay, totally for free, in beautiful English countryside. And we're going to have birthday parties that you might have missed while being in hospital.
Of
Christmas
course. So many
every week.
milestones that you met. Christmas every week, oh my gosh. And you're so passionate about this message. You've also written a book for children, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. I was inspired by the impact of losing my hair and the charity Kids Village. I chose a lion as the symbol, as the logo that is sort of about strength and courage. And I think all families that go through something like this have that in bucket loads.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I wrote a story about a lion that loses its mane, inspired by that experience, and that actually the message is, it really doesn't matter.
I love the title of the book, Glow from the Inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have a little video message for you.
Really?
Because you've inspired and helped so many people. So have a little look at this message from Kerry.
Hi Katie, I'm Kerry. I'm one of the trustees at Kids Village. I'm so pleased Sam is being recognised today. She's so incredibly driven towards making sure that Kids Village in the UK becomes a reality, so that poorly children here can benefit from the same experiences she did when she was a child. Her passion and enthusiasm is so infectious, and she really does deserve this treat.
Oh, so that's one of your trustees on the board? Yeah.
That is so sweet.
Oh, that's lovely. Do you get to relax? Do you get much downtime?
I don't actually know when I last had a day off, I'll be honest.
Oh, really? Well, today is your day off, so we want you to fully surrender, enjoy it, and lap it all up, basically.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to take you through to the glam room to meet the experts, so follow me.
Okay.
This is Sam.
Hey, Sam, how you
Michael.
doing, Michael? Nice to see you.
This is Jen, our makeup artist.
So nice to meet you. We're matching with blazers.
Grab a seat, we're in our Sunday best.
Yeah. Now, this is... Actually, you guys are very colour coordinated,
Yes,
aren't you?
right.
Look at
Bit of
this.
green, bit of
Yeah.
beige. Nice. Ooh, a good thatch of hair you've got
I knew
here.
you'd be excited by
Right,
this.
Look at all
yeah.
this. Okay, so do you like your long hair?
Yes,
You
I'm
do. Just checking.
quite attached.
You're
You've been
quite
through a real
attached.
journey with your hair, haven't you?
Yeah, I think that's made me really attached to it.
Has it?
Like, yeah, I really love having the long hair. It feels...
Okay, well, great. Well, let's keep it long.
OK, put your
You know,
clippers away.
I don't want anyone to cry today. It's not one of my favourite things. OK, we could do with a bit of a trim, though. It looks
Yeah.
like you've not had it cut for a month or two, is
Yeah,
that right?
probably about right, yeah.
OK, great. So let's chop a little bit off
Yeah,
the ends.
fine.
I like this little layer you've got at the front here, so I feel like we could do a little bit more of that.
I love that.
Would you like that?
Yeah.
So a little bit of shape around
Nice,
the face,
okay.
I think, and maybe a little bit short around here as well. And then I think just to celebrate your hair, because presumably you love having it, let's just do a mega big blowout.
Oh.
Let's just get it super shiny and healthy
I
looking.
love a big blowout.
So,
Glamorous.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I love the drama of long hair.
Yeah.
I'm not mad keen on medium hair. All gets a bit average, you know.
You're an all or nothing guy.
I'm an all or nothing
Yeah.
guy, but like very short or very long. So yes, let's do that. Let's just celebrate your hair. Now
You've got some vavavoom planned, haven't you? I can tell. This
Yeah,
is going to be
right?
like, yeah, this is going to be
feeling it
gorgeous.
today. Great.
This sounds exciting. I'm excited. So, what makeup to go with this fabulous hair?
Well, I think Sam's got lovely warm colouring and I love the colour of your hair. So I sort of want that to be reflected in the makeup, so go for some really nice warm browns, a bit like I've got on today. So it just really works with your natural skin tone and it just looks really beautiful, just an extension of your natural beauty, really.
Nice, OK. Is that something we should consider when we're doing our own makeup? Is hair colour a big factor into...
Our colourings is general, you know, if you're a cooler undertone, if you're a warm undertone, if you're neutral, it's really helpful when it comes to hair colour or fashion and makeup to know the best colours that complement you.
Now, don't you go anywhere because I have a very relaxing, wholesome Sunday morning activity planned for you. We're going to be learning how to make our own mini allotments. So it's definitely one to get the kids and the grandkids involved. I'll see you back here very shortly with our gardening gloves on. Welcome back to my retreat, everybody. Now, in a few moments, we'll be heading out into the garden for our mini allotment masterclass. Are you much of a gardener, Lee?
I'd love to say yes, but no.
Oh, really? I found the one thing you're not an expert at.
No, literally, our garden is fake grass with rockery and a few shrubs, and that's about it, honestly. I brush my garden.
Oh, wow.
I don't even mow it, so
OK.
this is going to be fun.
That's great. Well, we don't need a hoover in the garden today. You might learn something new.
Well, hopefully I will. It's all
Yeah.
about learning, isn't it?
Well, I was going to say, you seem like somebody that's constantly adding different strings to their bow.
Yeah.
I know you set up your own gym, didn't you, in the garden?
Yeah, I trained PT because in the Steps hiatus, I was like, who am I? What do I do? What am I interested in? I've always been into fitness and martial arts and things like that from a very, very early age.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, what can I do for me? And did all my qualifications, ended up building a
Don't
gym.
rest, do you?
I just don't like to. I like to do a bit
No.
of research. I like to get into things. And if I'm sitting there twiddling my thumbs, I'm missing something.
Yeah. So where's your stillness? Are you like a stillness and movement guy, or is there some kind of relaxation part of your life?
There's relaxation for me. That I'm trying to get into a little bit of kind of yoga in the morning.
Oh, nice. OK.
As I said, getting a bit older, so joints
Yeah.
let me know. So I think yoga's kind of helping.
Get out on the fake grass and meditate.
Get on the fake grass in the sun, do that, yeah.
Well, listen, we might find your thing today with mini allotments.
It's definitely my wife's thing. She's really keen on
okay.
having an allotment, so this
that's
is going to be very
good.
interesting.
Yeah, well, we'll pick up some tips today and maybe you'll be growing her fruit and veg by the end of the year. I think we'll both learn something today.
I think so. It's going to be fun.
Right, while we head outside, let's check in with Michael and see how he's doing. Michael, how's it going?
We're getting on great, thanks, Katie. Yes, we're blowing out Sam's hair so it looks super glamorous and full of body, but I did want to show our lovely viewers at home a couple of little things about hair generally. So let's take a look at this hair here. So you can see that it's quite long. But what I want to demonstrate really is that out of one follicle, out of one hole, you can get 3 or 4 strands of hair that grow, not just one. Now, you get the longest strand, which is roughly the length you can see here, but you also get some medium-length strands and some shorter length, and then some tiny little short ones here. But the hair is very strong and resilient stuff. It's highly unlikely that your hair is breaking, but I just want to demonstrate this. If we get Sam's hair here, and we just blow dry some air onto it, you'll start to see that we get a lot of these slightly shorter hairs underneath here. You can see that? This is the stuff that people think is breakage, but it isn't. It's completely normal and natural. Now, what you really need is if you do get like a discrepancy between the shorter new hair and the long hair, is what you're waiting is for that shorter hair to catch up. And this is why it's a good idea to get your hair trimmed like every 6 to 8 weeks, because it gives chance for these shorter hairs to grow. Now, if you've had chemotherapy or you've postpartum hair loss or possibly the menopause and things like that, these things can happen. You get to see more shorter hairs than longer hairs, but patience is required. Don't rush out and buy millions of different shampoos and products to try and resolve this problem. The problem will resolve itself. Patience is key. But one little tip I've got for you here really is, if you blow dry the hair using a bristle brush and a nozzle on the hairdryer, and I'll demonstrate this, is that you're trying to force all the strands of hair to do the same thing at the same time. This is the best way to get rid of flyaways and frizz in your hair. Nozzle on the hairdryer, lots of bristles in the brush, and force the air this way down the hair shaft from roots to tips. And this is the little tip, right? You're doing this, and you do this. You push back the nozzle through there. That's what forces all the little hairs into the section, and you get really smooth, shiny surface on the hair. Okay, so it's this movement here. And that's what the hairdresser does to you in the hair salon, where you end up with really smooth hair. The question you'll ask yourself is, what product have you used to create all that shine? It's not a product, it's a technique, and that's how you get really shiny, smooth surface. Look at that. Lovely smooth surface on the hair is you do it, not the product.
You're not the only ones with great tips. I've got great tips too. Right, let's talk about lash curlers. Lots of people don't own a set of lash curlers, and they're absolutely brilliant. What we want to do is if we just, I know, a bit nervous when someone else is doing it, isn't it? So the key thing is, if you look down for me, please, Sam, is to pop the lash curler on, and then you just want to check. So is that okay there? We haven't pinched any skin? Always do a demi squeeze on yourself. And then you want to hold the lash curler down, bounce it without leaning it on the skin for about 10 seconds, and then give it a big squeeze, and then release. And that's going to give the lash a beautiful curl, so the mascara hasn't got to work quite as hard, and you can get quite a natural looking lash. But while we're talking about mascara, I just want to go through a few tips. Change your mascara about every 6 months. I know that sounds really dramatic, but if we think we're prone to eye infections, bacteria can breed in mascara, so do think about changing it quite regularly. Also, we don't want to pump the tube of mascara because that gets the air in it and can dry the formula out.
OK, Katie, we're going to crack on back here, but we're really looking forward to showing you Sam later. Back to you.
Cheers, thanks, Michael. Now, we're out in the garden with Hayley Brown, who has a thriving online community who teaches people all about sustainability. Now, I'm not very grief-fingered myself, but I do love my garden and being outdoors, so I'm really looking forward to picking up some tips and getting home and trying them out with the kids. Lee, what about you?
I love brushing my garden.
As you do.
So this is going to be fun. I'm very intrigued in this. It's going to be, let's learn some stuff.
Yeah. So you're very passionate about sustainability and also growing your own food, which actually we're seeing more and more of, particularly on social media now.
Yeah, I mean, I got into it 10 years ago now, so it's been quite a long journey for me, but it all started with a simple packet of seeds that I picked up in a supermarket, of all places.
Oh, wow.
And then I started growing some butternut squash in pots in my parents' garden, and they got so annoyed with me filling up their garden with all these pots. So they suggested...
All the soup.
I know, roasted butternut squash, you can't beat it. And you actually can't beat the flavour of growing things yourself compared to buying it in the supermarket. It's just on another level.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
OK. Well, you've got 2 amateurs today.
Yes.
So
Total amateur.
we're going for basic easy, quick-growing veg here.
Okay.
Yeah, so that everyone can do, and we've got this planter here, so regardless of whether you've got a huge garden or whether you've just got a balcony or just literally a window space inside, you can grow all of these just in this one simple space.
This is one you prepared earlier.
This is, yeah.
Well, listen, where do we start then?
Right, so we need to fill this up with some compost. So I've got some peat-free multi-purpose compost there. If you wouldn't mind grabbing a scoop and starting filling this up.
Right, OK, so 1 scoop. Just put it anywhere?
Yeah, chuck it in, yeah.
OK. Do I need to sort of even it out?
No, that's fine.
OK, right. Well, this is a bit like cooking. I feel like I'm
I'm
making a cake here.
Anyone can do it.
Okay,
Right, and now we need the seeds. So if you want to grab a few packets of the seeds.
Any packets?
All of them, yeah,
Oh,
grab
right,
them
okay.
all. We can all have a packet each.
They all look really different to each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got some peas here. So
Okay.
you've got one there. So all you need to do is just chuck some in your hand.
Let's do it.
Like that. So don't be too worried about being heavy-handed, and then you just want to grab some and sprinkle them on like so.
All right, just everywhere, yeah?
Yeah, just everywhere.
So
yeah, right,
nice.
and what we're actually going to do first is water this.
OK.
So these are really big seeds, so when you water this, they're going to stay in position. But these smaller seeds that we've got, these are the radish, and then we've also got the lettuce, and we've got some mustard greens as well. So yeah, if we water this now, and then we're going to sow these little ones afterwards, because if we watered them before, the seeds might get pulled down.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
OK, so there's a method. Right,
Yes,
okay.
yeah, it's a little tip. So yeah, Katie, if you wouldn't mind grabbing the watering can.
Oh, this is cute. Right, OK.
Lovely. Are you going to do the honours?
Yeah. OK. OK, and you can't do too much? Is there such...
You can't do too much to begin with, so when you've planted them in the coming weeks, you'd just put your finger in, and if the compost feels dry, then you'd water it.
Right, OK, lovely.
Brilliant, thank you.
Nice, OK.
Now that you
Sprinkle
can
these.
sprinkle these straight from the packet, or you can do it into your hand.
Sprinkle it.
And
Yeah.
it's OK, if you're going to do this at home, you can mix all different things.
Yeah,
So you don't
yeah.
have to have just peas in
Okay,
one.
to go.
No, yeah, you're good to go, yeah. Yes, there's some plants that work better than others, but these are all going to grow sort of at the same rate. These are ones that you can grow sort of in a cooler month, so you can start these off from sort of February time.
OK.
So it's actually the light levels that we need. Right, and now we need to cover it with some soil, so...
OK, so this is the
yeah,
thing.
that's the compost,
Okay.
yeah.
So you want to see no seeds at all then?
Yes, you just want a little fine covering, so probably about 1/2 centimetre, 5 millimetres.
So I've covered all the seeds. What next?
That is all done now, so all you need to do is, as I say, keep an eye on it being watered. You can stick your finger in there, maybe not with the gloves, and see whether it's damp. And then, yeah, just keep it watered, and within a few weeks you should see the germination and the plants starting to come up, and then you'll be picking them like that. Right, now, if we can go on to the next project. So this is some flower planting. We actually got married a few years ago, and we planned our whole wedding around this one plant.
Oh, that's
so this
lovely.
is the dahlia. We've got a pot each. So these are the dahlia tubers here.
Oh, I see.
So they look really strange.
I thought they were mini sweet potatoes.
So these are the tubers here, and it's a bit of a... When you look at these things for the first time, especially bulbs, you're thinking, which way up do they go?
Yeah.
What do I do with them? So, yeah, these are very easy to grow. Can you see here? There's some shoots.
OK.
So this is the old stem, and these are the bits where all the energy is stored, where all the foliage and the flowers are going to grow from.
OK.
So
stem side down, is that right?
stem side up.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, wouldn't know that. OK,
Yes,
right.
yes. Yeah, if you look out for these, they're called buds.
OK.
So all we need to do is we need to fill up these pots with some compost, and we need to just get the compost at the right height, and then put our tuber in.
Right, OK.
Right. And basically what you want is you want this stem to be level with the top of this planter.
Oh, it has to stick out.
Yes.
a lot then.
Yeah, so you need quite a lot. So these are the flowers coming up here, and then what you want to do to get this into best condition, when this has stopped flowering, so when this flower has dropped its petals, you want to cut that off down to the next bud there. It's just going to mean that more flowers are going to produce.
Oh, I see. So
Yes.
what, it stimulates it to keep producing?
Yeah, it stimulates
Okay.
it, so you'll have flowers all throughout the summer.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. That's so interesting. I'm definitely going to try this at home. Now, after the break, we'll see how Michael and Jen have got on with my guest of honour, Sam. And there'll be more cocktails and mocktails in the garden from award-winning mixologist JJ Goodman. See you in a couple of minutes. welcome back to my weekend escape. Now, we're all outside waiting for Sam to come out with the Glam Squad, and JJ has been busy making everyone one of his incredible Bloody Marys. You're a better host than me, JJ. I should be doing this, shouldn't I? Now, as I announced earlier on the show, this was actually the first time I'd ever tried a Bloody Mary. And I didn't want to tell you until I tried it, but I think I'm converted. I think this is going to be my go-to order.
I'm glad I haven't scared you off. Yeah, Bloody Marys are amazing, especially when you really need one. There are moments in life where you just need a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
And I love this recipe.
Well, that was 8:30 this morning for me. Now, tell me, because your recipe is slightly different to a regular Bloody Mary, remind me what's in it again.
Yeah, so tomato base with the vodka, and then traditionally it would be Worcester sauce. We had a bit of fun, put some brown sauce in there, and then black pepper and some salt and just a little bit of lemon, so it's lifted, it's light, it's delicate. It's a true tomato flavour, but it's got good viscosity, so it's got a nice mouthfeel.
Oh, but it's past 9 a.m, so it's probably time for my second one, don't you think?
100%. I think I'm on my third.
Oh, nice. OK, well, cheers. There we go.
Cheers. Thank you.
And Jamie, I should welcome you to the retreat. You are the reason that Sam is here today. You nominated her to come, didn't you?
Yeah, so she obviously went through a lot as a child, and I guess she's come back out and she's trying to do an amazing thing for loads of other families and children just like her.
Yeah, it's really admirable because actually, you know, having endured all that in her childhood, she could easily say, well, actually, I don't want to revisit any of that. But
100%.
she's, you know, what she's doing is potentially really exciting for other families. And, you know, when I spoke to her, I could almost see her in her head going back to that time where it was so transformational, going to America, meeting other people like her. And I can see how strongly she feels about giving that to other families. She had a fantastic family herself. You sound like a brilliant mum, and your husband sounds amazing also.
Thank you. Yeah, well, after we were lucky enough to experience going to America and having that experience over there, and her and her dad said, no, we want to do this for other people.
Yeah.
And she never forgot that.
Yeah.
You know, and she was only 10 years old when we went there. And she's been selfless in that drive to provide that and leave something that will always be there. We hope this will be built and it will be something that will be a legacy that can be used by families to just spend time together and get that togetherness, and the mental health side of that is huge.
Yeah,
it makes such a difference.
In that sense.
No, it gives you a positive boost.
I mean, you're married to Sam, so you didn't know her when she was unwell, but you have a greater understanding than other people of being unwell.
Yeah, so I had bone cancer when I was 16 as well, so obviously didn't know each other at the time, but it's kind of an interesting link that we both have together. So yeah, I've been through a similar thing as Sam. I kind of know the feeling. I know what Gary and Claire went through as a family as well.
So is it nice today then, seeing, because obviously, like, you know this side to Sam that's dedicated and passionate, and we're trying to get her to sort of relax and do nothing today, which doesn't sound like very in her character.
She does very often.
Not at all.
She's always thinking about other people, and she does a lot of things for her friends. Only of her friends will say that. And for other people, and obviously the charity. And so it's nice to focus on her. She doesn't do it very often.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I can't wait to see what she looks like.
No,
Same here.
Well, we've been doing some sort of mindfulness today. We've been down in the garden, haven't we? Down at the end there. Planting and growing and seeding. He's going to rip up the plastic grass.
I don't know if I got that.
He's reborn.
I've got a planter on the side, is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Lingo already.
You've got the lingo. Yeah. JJ, are you green-fingered at home?
I try, but not very successfully. Everything seems to overgrow or die, nothing in the middle.
Well, you need to have a chat with Hayley about growing some herbs, because that would be useful for your cocktails.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we could do some fresh drinks, couldn't we?
Yeah, good team.
Oh, my goodness, wow!
How are you doing? You all right?
You, out of the corner of my eye, I was like, there's a vision. Sam, you look absolutely incredible.
Thank you. I feel amazing.
You do? Yeah, I was going to say, the outside looks amazing. How does the inside feel?
Like I could take on the world.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, wow. And you've kept the length, Michael, on the hair.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
I mean, the temptation when you're on the telly to chop someone's hair off and do something radical is very, very big. But you love your long hair, and I really just wanted to celebrate that, really. So just do a really nice blowout on it. We did cut a bit of length off, probably about maybe 4 centimetres. Bit of layering, some more choppy bits around the front here.
Yeah, it's a lovely
And then-
frame of the face.
That's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
And also get the hair off the face a little bit. You know, not have a fringe or anything like that, but just really bring out the beauty.
Yeah.
Especially with the makeup, you've done such a nice job.
Yeah,
Thank you
it's
very
very fresh out here in the daylight. It's very beautiful. I mean, it's like you came in with like minimal makeup.
Nothing, yeah.
Yeah, and now you've had a full face of makeup, but it doesn't look like a nighttime full face of makeup. What did you do, Jen?
So, as we were talking earlier, Sam's got lovely natural warmth to her skin, which is probably why it feels like she was wearing makeup earlier, because
Yeah.
it just naturally comes through. So I just wanted to extend that with bronzer and some nice sort of warm colours over the eyes. Definitely my kind of makeup. I love this sort of look. And it just complements the outfit, works really beautifully with her hair. So, easy job. Easy job today.
Claire?
So nice.
Oh,
Thank
we
you.
need to show Claire and Jamie as well.
Yes,
What do you
Claire.
think?
No,
'Cause
she looks beautiful.
you nominated
She always
Sam.
is.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Is it nice to see her relax as
It
well?
is, yeah. She doesn't take much time for herself, so it's really nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, well, you've been a joy to spend some time with.
Yeah,
It's been
really lovely
absolutely
morning.
brilliant. Thanks for letting us have her for a bit.
And you two seem to be in sync because
Right.
you had the blazer matched the shirt and now the suit matches the
This
dress
is just
here.
a coincidence, or it's what Carl Jung would
We're
call
on the same
synchronicity.
vibe.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. Thank you, guys. I've loved it.
And have you learned any tips? Is there stuff that you could do?
Loads, so much. Like, I always feel like I've got quite frizzy hair, and you
Yeah.
gave me so many tips on the technique, so I'm going to be practicing that, and the eyelashes, and the best way to curl them, and not pumping the mascara. That's
No
right, isn't it?
pumping.
Oh,
no
right,
pumping of the
okay.
mascara.
I always pump
That's
the
bad.
mascara.
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
see.
It's been amazing. Thank
Well,
you.
we should be thanking you because you do so many amazing things. And I just take my hat off to you. If there were more people like you in the world, it would definitely be a better place. So thank you.
Okay,
Is that all right?
yeah,
I just
please.
think you're...
What's the hair? What's the hair?
Sorry. It's all right, there's a good hairdresser on hand. But we
thank
should
you.
toast to you. To Sam. To Sam, everyone.
Cheers. Nice to see you.
What an amazing day we've had. Now, sadly, our time here is wrapping up for now. But I hope that you feel relaxed and rejuvenated and carry that with you into the rest of the day. Remember to prioritise some time for yourself this week. And I can't wait to see you on next Sunday for another fun adventure.
I can't lie, I really love it here. I've got a world-class cocktail maker and I'm just hanging out with you in this amazing place. I feel like it's a spa. It's heaven.
My hair grows about a centimetre a month, so you can see how old it is down here. It's probably about 7 years old. You were 7 years younger when that popped out.
Michael, we're ready for you.
Wow.
Oh, wow, look.